Alrighty, folks, welcome back. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing pretty good myself. Two BBRs tonight. Ferrari Daytona SP3 in matte black. This is BBR Ferrari number 21. And also the Ferrari 812 Competizione Tailor made. And this is BBR Ferrari number 32. Very excited for this one. It's something that I'm kind of surprised that Ferrari allowed. Or was that an actual Ferrari? I don't remember what the whole tailor-made thing is. I think it's a program that Ferrari has that allows people to do like custom stuff like that on their cars, which I'm just surprised that Ferrari would allow that kind of thing with how strict they are about that. But anyways, I'm very glad to get it in die-cast. I think it's pretty unique. So let's start off with the Daytona SP3. We've gotten a few colors of this one. There was the red one, the yellow one, and then the blue one, the light blue one. And now we have a matte black one. Oh, that's new. Looks like they're adding a piece of that like wax paper in there to keep the plastic from scratching up the model or anything, which is a good thing. So that is cool. And also, for those of you that don't know, BBR is going to have brake details. So I think there's a few more cars on pre-order that will not. But then after those, they will all have brake details. And whoa, forgot the knife was there. I'm glad it was closed. I don't know. I'm hoping the price does not increase, which it very well could. But so far, looking at pre-order prices on like RC Mart, they are the same as they have been. So I'm thinking the price increase that has been happening is because of the brake details. So that is exciting. It is something that I think these models very much need for the price, especially on a model like this SF90, or not SF90, my bad, the SP3, where it's got really big gaps in between the spokes of the wheels. Brake details would look very nice behind there and make it not to look quite as empty. But anyways, it's a very nice casting. We have seen both of these before. The SP3 Daytona is very nice. Really good carbon fiber detailing. You can see up here at the window. Down here, this whole front lip is all carbon, and so are these little headlight parts that stick out where the daytime running bulbs are. So that is very nice. Ferrari badges are separate pieces. It looks like this one at the front is peeling up, which I do not like. I do kind of wish that they would do these badges printed, because that type of stuff can and does happen quite frequently. I just kind of pushed it down. Hopefully that's okay. Ferrari badges on the side. These side ones are also separate pieces as well. They look pretty good though. This one actually might be peeling up a little bit too. And then obviously there's the one on the back right there, the prancing horse, and then the Ferrari lettering on top is also always a separate piece. And then they also have a separate piece on the center console right there on the interior, which is kind of cool. The interior on this one does look really nice. It's a nice dark red. It's like a maroon. There's some carbon fiber on the steering column up there. Well, not the steering column, but the top of the gauge cluster. So yeah, interior looks really nice. Ferrari badge on the steering wheel. Looks like there's some other stuff. In fact, I see the hazard light button down there in that center console. It's very hard to... I can't get it on camera. You can see that little triangle down in the center. I believe that's the hazard light button. Maybe not. Looks like there's also some silver buttons in the center right there as well. You can see right in there. So interior is done very nicely in my opinion. The wing mirrors do have the reflective stickers in them. And then I do really like the white stripes that this one has as well. Starts up here at the front, and then you have this big silver panel where the vents are and the engine is, and then the stripes finish out behind that. So pretty cool. Also some venting above the rear wheels as well, which are actual cutouts. So that is nice. The vents right here in this part are cutouts as well. And then the back part, they did not do acrylic taillights for this one, which I don't really know. I don't really think I feel any sort of way about it. I think it looks good the way they did it. It's very thin. I guess maybe on either side they could have done like some red acrylic or something, but I think it looks good. Exhaust in the center, it's kind of an interesting color. It's not quite gray. It's like a brownish gray exhaust. And then Daytona SP3 on the license plate. Nice carbon fiber work back here as well. Rear diffuser, metal base. They roll good. Yeah, pretty solid model. I do think that without the brake details, these were starting to get a bit overpriced. We were actually talking about that in one of the last BBR videos. But now that they're doing brakes and the price seems to be staying the same, I think they will be more worth the money. But anyways, here is the TaylorMade 812. So I will say right off the bat, this color shows up way different in person. On camera, it kind of looks... it almost looks like neon yellow. In person, it's more of like a taxi yellow. I don't really have anything to compare it to here, but it's definitely not as like bright on camera. It's a little bit more refined, which I do like. And then it's a very nice metallic paint on this one as well. It's like a matte metallic, which is kind of interesting. Maybe like a satin metallic is the correct term. But yeah, the paint looks really good on this one. And then, of course, it's got these this really cool like livery. I don't really know what it's based on or anything, if it is based on anything, but it looks really cool. It's just kind of like that manga art style. Not quite as that. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it, but it is cool. It's got all these black lines on the side, and it's got text that points to stuff. What does that say? Arrow blade right there. So this whole carbon fiber part is the arrow blade. The carbon fiber is like also drawn on as well. What does this say right here? I don't know what that says. This cursive is hard to read. I do believe that one says arrow blade. I think there's some stuff up here too. Yeah, no, I can't read that. I'm not the best cursive reader. And then it has 812 Competizione also in cursive right there. I can make that one out, so that is pretty cool. Yeah, it's a very neat livery. This was a good casting by BBR. They've done pretty well with these. Headlights look good. The badges look pretty good as well. Nothing too off-centered. There's the back. Love the taillights on this one. I like the way they did it with the acrylic and then the red circle on like the tip of it. Nice carbon fiber in the back here as well. The rear diffuser is carbon, and then so are these vents on both sides behind the rear wheels. It's very cool. Yellow seats on the interior, which I do like. And it actually looks like they have that like line drawings and text as well, which is kind of cool. And then a little bit of yellow accents on the dashboard. So very cool. Ferrari badge on the steering wheel again. Yeah, this is very neat. I know a lot of people are excited for this, and I do definitely think this is a very unique model, especially as Ferraris go. So very cool. Again, I don't know if it's actually based on anything. I'm assuming maybe it is based on a real spec. I'm just not exactly sure, but it does look really cool. I do like this one. I just love the silhouette of the 812. Such a cool car. So yeah, that is the TaylorMade. And the matte black SP3. I think they both look good. A little on the expensive side, seeing as how they don't have brake details, but like I keep saying, it is coming. So yeah, it's definitely a big improvement. But these are nice. Definitely pretty nice. So yeah, that's all I have for you tonight. We'll just keep it short. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.